Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wingcat Sports, and it's the weekly Tigers breakdown. I know it's a little bit late in the week, but it is what it is. I'm doing my best to catch up. Talking Tigers, not the worst week. Well, they didn't have the greatest week last week. I am a little bit behind on it. They did get swept by the Cardinals, almost swept by the Diamondbacks, almost swept the Cardinals. Won 2 out of 3 games. Played well with the first home series. Lil Verlander got hurt. He's on the IL now. But again, not the worst. You're 4-4. Well, 4-6 now. You were 4-4. 4-6 now. Sitting at bottom of the division, but it's early in the year. Offense is semi-struggling, which is not good along with pitching when you look at the games. Again, you gave Scooble no run support, which is terrible. And then, as you look at other games, you lost 7-5, 9-6, 1-4-0, 11-6, and then 5-3. You lost 7-3 to the Twins last night. I'm behind on that, but it's okay. It's early in the year. We'll be fine. Hopefully, again, we can get the ball rolling, get stuff done. Again, it is a 3-game series or 4-game series against the Twins. Again, you need to get moving. It is late games in the cold, Minnesota. They got tickets for $5 in Minnesota right now. And you got the Miami series this weekend to try and catch up on, get back to where you were. More or less is what I would say. Get back to where you were. Sitting, get some wins under your belt. Maybe we'll have a slow start to the year. We'll see what ends up fully happening. It'll be interesting, though. It will be interesting. Well, hopefully, again, these videos are always short when it's just me doing the Tiger breakdown. Again, we can kind of get going injury wise. Besides Verlander, nothing big. Carpenter is day to day, but he did hit a 2-run home run. He hit a home run against the Cardinals. This was April 6th, so it was yesterday. Hopefully, again, nothing big. Verlander just has some inflammation in his hip. He is, old, so it's gonna happen. Yeah, there's not much we can say about that. Again, stat wise, the offense really hasn't been going too well. Bats are warming up, though. Carpenter's hit 2 home runs. Dingler's up to 2 home runs. The long ball has started for the team, but we'll see what ends up happening. Again, Colt Keith is leading. As much as people don't fully like Colt Keith, he's leading most of the offensive categories at the moment. So, again, not much you can really say on that if you're worried about him. Again, other people are struggling. McGonagall has a more reasonable average at this point, but again, you got guys like Kerry Carpenter you're relying on that's batting a 194, or Torkelson that's batting a 161. Again, we can't have that. We need both of them to get the bats going and play a little better. Again, it is early in the year, so we'll see what ends up happening. Well, again, not too much fully going on the rosters right now because again it's early in the year. We'll see where we go. Outside of that, again, not much. When you look at the division, the team right now is Cleveland, obviously, and Kansas City is 500. But mostly everyone's floating around 500. Chicago actually has been looking pretty good this year, which will be a surprise if they can keep that going. They are 4-6 just like us, but from what I've seen, again they've already been a little bit hotter than they have been in the past. So we'll see what ends up happening, but it's not the worst spot to be at this point. Again, you're a couple games back. Yankees taking control of the American League, it looks like, with a 7-2 record. Everyone else is kind of sitting around the same spot. It's not that wild all over the place. So we'll see what ends up fully happening. See what else is going on. National League wise, you are playing Miami, who's winning their division, which is semi-surprising, to say the least. And Dodgers obviously controlling the West. And the Brewers. So we'll see what ends up happening. Short video like always, though, when it's just me doing the Tiger one, kind of just breakdown. Hopefully again this week, a little bit better between the Twins and Marlins, and we can get things going. If you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the Tigers so far. And until next time, hope to see everybody soon.